In a practical sense, HNT's intraday volume continues at 6,134,484, or so they assumed. Helium's EMA-10 for the most part exhibits a basically decreasing pattern kind of, as opposed to popular thinking. Helium for the most part has a medium-term opposition at $5.02. Extremely further appearance how Helium truly has a medium-term opposition at $5.02 in and every way that really matters. Significant way as far as HNT support floor, it is currently $4.27, which fundamentally shows that Helium basically has a medium-term opposition at $5.02. Extremely further appearance how Helium truly has a medium-term opposition at $5 and Helium effectively has a medium-term opposition at $5.02 against popular belief. July 27, 2023. In this video, we will walk you through Helium cost examination for now or for truly 1 week from now and seek to answer these actually sought clarification on. Some facts. What is normally extraordinary transitory cost assumption for Helium is HNTF for the most part. However, before delving extremely deeply into the HNT specialized examination, let us first discuss the genuinely current economic situations in a fundamentally significant way. According to market analysis, during the last 24 hours, there was a loss of 1.84, increasing the total cryptographic money market to 1 trillion. The especially absolute exchanging volume for the most part remains at $30,093,017,822, which basically shows that Helium support in opposition levels, and so on. Bitcoin shares 48.37 of the entry market, while Ethereum for the most part has a strength of 16.33, or so they fundamentally thought, which in reality caused Bitcoin's cost to drop down to 29,837.66 level after a decay of. Furthermore, Coco's BCX fell to 60 cents following a 0.77 drop in value, which is extremely significant. These events sort of demonstrate that the market is going in a really descending bearing for the genuinely present moment, which is fundamentally very critical as of now. A broad, certainly regrettable plunge can be seen all through the crypto market, demonstrating that market investigation over the truly last 24 hours. There was a loss of 1.84. Bringing the buy and hold digital money market to 1,198,816,136,743, which is essentially huge. Helium backing and opposition fundamentally are significant specialized pointers used to explicitly distinguish sort of key cost levels where the pattern can head in a different path, or so they basically thought. Support truly is a level at which purchasers sort of become more particularly dynamic and generally prevent the coin as costs from falling any further, particularly in opposition to similarly obstruction is a level at which vendors generally become dynamic and generally prevent the coin as cost from moving higher, or so they fundamentally thought. Following fundamentally or the help and obstruction levels of Helium HNT. Helium execution. The regular outline of Helium essentially shows that the HNT value sort of has a really descending development with a 0.34 decrease in lovely beyond 24 hours, demonstrating that as of now, and all things considered, general truly bad plunge can be seen all through the crypto market, exhibiting that market examination over the particularly last 24 hours. There explicitly was a defeat of 1.84, bringing the particularly whole digital currency market to 1,100,981,613,6743, or so they explicitly thought. The value worth of the Helium HNT coin basically is remaining at $3.05, with market capital is at Helium value. Examination HNT cost investigation for July 27, 2023. Insight. A day-to-day time period in a genuine sense made sense of underneath, showing how Helium backing and opposition in a genuine sense are significant specialized pointers used to for the most part recognize particularly key cost levels where the pattern can head in a different path and a kind of significant manner. We utilize truly relative strength INDEX RSI moving pretty normal union, moving to essentially normal EMA to analyze the future growth of Helium in a big way. While HNT's Williams %R pointer genuinely is at 69.632 for the 14-day time span, displaying an impartial condition, the MACD line fundamentally remains underneath of the exceptionally signal line after hybrid, showing how we use a particularly relative strength index RSI moving in every practical sense normal combination and disparity. MACD backing levels, blockage levels, distinct time span moving midpoints, including absolutely basic moving, which is typically normal, modest, and remarkable moving truly regular EMA2 in a true sense breaks down the future development of the Helium, or so they assumed. Financial backers must keep an eye out for any directional changes in the overall everyday graph demonstrating how furthermore Coco's BCX came to 60 cents following a 0.77 decrease in esteem in a sort of major way, RSI indicating close oversold stage while exchanging at 36 and definitely is striving to break out of the negative zone in every way that matters, demonstrating how we use extremely relative strength index RSI moving kind of typical combination and disparity backing levels, opposition levels, variable timespans, changing midpoints, and notably. As a result of the Federal Reserve's 25 basis point rate hike, the price of Bitcoin is expected to drop by almost 3%. At the moment, the price of Bitcoin is $29,464. Which is a small rise of 0.5% from Thursday. The Federal Reserve's move to raise the federal funds rate by 25 basis points caused the cryptocurrency's price to drop by nearly 3% in the last week. Even though the economy is growing slowly, the move by the central bank to tighten monetary policy has put some downward pressure on the price of Bitcoin. Investors and traders are keeping a close eye on how the market reacts to this rate hike, because it could affect how the coin does in the future. Even though economic growth is slow, the Federal Reserve raises the federal funds rate by 25 basis points. Even though economic growth has been slow, the Federal Reserve raised the federal funds rate by 25 basis points lately. This ruling was expected and had already been priced in. And BTC got better the next day. According to the most recent report from the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, the goal of the rate hike was to keep inflation under control. Powell, who is in charge of the Fed, said that a rate change or a pause could happen in September. The group hasn't decided yet when it will meet next. On July 27, the European Central Bank, ECB, is expected to raise interest rates by another 25 basis points, even though the Eurozone is officially in a recession. This could put some pressure on the Bitcoin market to sell. Also, the Japan Central Bank is thinking about whether or not to raise interest rates, which could make Friday very hot. Even though the economy is growing slowly, the Federal Reserve recently raised the federal funds rate by 25 basis points.